Oh, sorry guys. Just in here jamming out the Buffalo Springfield. Anyways, so we're gonna get started with today's video. And everybody's wondering what song this is and what I'm playing right now. This is Buffalo Springfield's song called For What It's Worth. This was a song during the Vietnam War. So we're going to read something about Nam. If everybody's wrong, young people speaking their mind. I love the song, I'm sorry. So much resistance from behind. Every stop, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. Sorry people, I just like jamming out to this. Singing songs and the carry inside. Most to say hooray for our side. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. I gotta stop this before I get into it. No, you're thirsty. Into your life it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, I'm gonna come and take you away. Stop there, watch that sound. Everybody look what's going down. So anyways, we're gonna stop this real quick. So we're gonna exit out of that, exit out of my music, because I like watching or listening to Buffalo Springfield. Anyway, so welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, I changed the name to Gabe's Vietnam War History Reading / log truck channel. So basically, I'm gonna kick it off just by saying, I read about log truck, or I've watched. Actually, I'll show you that real quick. So, I'm going to tell you something real quick. I had a friend in my school. He turned me on to this YouTube channel on YouTube. So, I'm going to pull it up here real quick. And I'm going to kind of tell you what it is. So, this is the channel. It's called Big Rig Videos. It's by a guy named Christopher E. 5E, former heavy hauler turned commercial photographer, video producer / graphic designer, and web developer, and founder of Big Rig Videos, producing videos about show trucks of the trucking industry. So he joined on February of 2006. He has Big Rig Videos on Facebook, Big Rig Videos website, Instagram, buy a truck BRV, merch here. So anyways, I kind of like this guy because, he's got really good videos, as far as I'm concerned, with trucking and all that stuff. You don't really hear that many truck drivers telling their story about what's going on in their world and all that stuff, Everybody's like, well, do I want to show it, or do I want to just talk about it? Or do I just want to talk about it? Well, I would talk about it, but this is my only, or I would watch about it, but I want to get to the video of reading my Carlos Hathcock book. But you know what? Since this technically has to do with trucks, not load trucks, but trucks, technically. So you're going to have to forgive me. This has a little bit of cutback with the CB and all that stuff, so I'm going to pick a really good one for y'all. So it doesn't have a log trucker, in this. Oreo thing. Bigo advertisement.
It's not that. We're into fuel efficiency. It's trying to help make.
I would show the video, but I don't know how I could do that. Anyways, I'm not going to be able to play it because then I have to figure out how I'm going to be able to show you guys. So, like I said, if you want to go onto my channel, on my phone or on my tablet, basically you go under his channel, like I said, Big Rig Videos, you just hit the search button on that. His videos will pop up, and then you'll go into the videos and it'll say Rolling CB Interviews. So basically, he's a guy. He basically has his own CB in his little Dodge Mustang Wagoneer. It's an old new one. Anyway, so he does interviews in that car, and basically he does it with the truck drivers, and he does at the truck shows as well. But if you like him, if you really like my channel, go to subscribe, like, and comment, and make sure you hit the notifications for my next videos. I will try to post as many as I can. But if you really like me, show your friends, tell them about my channel. Anyways, and kind of share with them about me a little bit. That's all I'm saying. So let's get to the YouTube. Let's get to the video. Next to Hathcock head for 30 miles. When the alarm buzzed next to Hathcock's head at 4:30 in the morning, Monday morning, the sleeping Marine put on his feet on the floor and struggled to stand. He felt as though he would throw up. "Oh God," he moaned as he walked down the aisle between the rows of racks and wall lockers in the squad bay, heading towards the showers. An hour later, he stood at the brink of the confrontation that he had dreaded all night. "Gunny Yeager, Joe and I are getting married," Hathcock told his NCO in charge. "No, you're not," Yeager told Hathcock in a matter of fact voice. "Yes, I am. I've already made all the plans. She's got a good job, and I love her." The gunny looked at Hathcock and shook his head. "You will get married anyway, won't you? It's just like that car. I gotta know this. Is she in trouble?" Hathcock looked angry at the gunny. "No, and why would you think such a thing? She's not a nice girl." "Back off. I have to see the captain, and he will ask." The gunny looked at the apprisingly. "How are you going to live? How are you going to pay on her pay? How are you going to live on her pay? You going to sell your car? Where are you going to live? And what if she does get pregnant? What then? You better think of all this too. Here's a little message. Slang word describing lower rank enlisted Marines derived from snuffy Smiths, meaning little guys. So that's a little fact. That bank won't let her work pregnant. If she loses that job, you're shit out of luck. Hathcock looked at the gunny and said in a calm, low voice, "I'm getting married. You're invited to the wedding, and it's November 10th. Next year, Joe became pregnant and had to quit her job, and Hathcock managed to make matrimonious corporal. Once safely on the ground, Hathcock headed for his bunker. He was thinking about the past and the future. He knew his wife would be happier if he left Marines and put down roots somewhere, got a job and house. But he loved the Marines, and he had already given a lot of his life to it. 8 years later, he said out loud as he walked down the path that led to the waist-high ring of the sandbag that surrounded the plowed and screen-sided tin-roofed buildings the Marines called Hooch, which had the 1st Marine Division Scout sniper instructors. Lance Corporal John Olin Burke lay on a cot. Carlos Hathcock regarded him as the best spotter with whom he had ever worked. The young Alabama Marine looked up and said, "Sergeant Hathcock, you say something?" Hathcock leaned his shoulders against one of the side of the long, narrow building's doorway. "No, I was just talking to myself. You gonna be ready to move out tomorrow? Gonna work north, I think. Up around Elephant Valley." Burke nodded. I'm set. Sure don't look forward to another week of peanut butter and cheese and John Wayne crackers. Think I'll pack a few cans of jelly, too. Need something different. Since snipers had to travel light, they used to carrying nothing but small flat cans of peanut butter and cheese. The bulkier sea ration cans were not for them. Okay, we're gonna have to do a second video. Just people, I didn't know my timer was way off. I'll be right back.